everyone. Welcome to this Gold School for Golds. What a blessing to be with you today. My name is Angelo Licari, Senior Platinum Consultant with Immunotec. And we are just so excited for this School for Golds. And, I've been with Immunotec now for 12 years. And when I look back, at our business in the past and everything that had happened to get us to this point today, I think about what is the reason that our people have had the most success. And I think a big part of that is having a strong mindset and really believing that they can build this business and living a life of victory and not being a victim. And so that's what I'm going to talk about today. Very excited to talk about this. Hopefully I can add value to you through this. And I'm going to share my screen here. So, you guys have had such an amazing trainings and people, leaders in this School for Golds teaching you what to do, how to build your business. And it's so important. You have the tools now. You don't have to have any excuses. You know what you have to do. There are no excuses. But if you have all the tools, you got all the things to do and everything in front of you, you know what to do, but you do not have a strong mindset and a strong belief will be willing to going and getting after it and doing whatever it takes to build your business and to make your dreams come true. If you don't have the mindset, the greatest tools in the world aren't going to build your business for you if you don't believe that you can build it. And so when I look at all of our, I think, and when we talk to each one of our platinums and executive diamonds in our business, they build it everyone builds it a little differently, right? We all use the tools. We do generally the same thing, but everyone has their little way of doing things. But it's a common denominator that I see across the board, that people that are having success, they just have this conviction and passion that no matter what, their dreams are going to come true through this Immunotec opportunity, right? And that's so important for you to get a hold of. It took us a few years to really understand how powerful it is to believe you can do it and to get rid of the excuses and just say, you know what? Yes, 10 people just told me no in a row, but I don't care because I know there's someone that's going to say yes, and it doesn't matter how hard things get. And so having the mindset is just so important. And I always, I like to talk about your words as well and how powerful our words are as well. And so what are some of the limiting beliefs? Sometimes you just may flat out don't believe in Immunotec. That happens. Maybe this isn't the right vehicle for you. But when you have some of those thoughts that are negative, personal development is a key way that you can overcome that. And you really need to as well get into your back office, learn, watch the videos, learn the compensation plan, read about our product, and get excited because we have something so unique that people need to hear from. And it's our job to be the messengers out there. And so you need to be able to be teachable all the time and being willing to learn and grow all the time. And so one of the things that I've learned to be able to overcome and eliminate some of the beliefs is doing personal development. And we've started now, my wife and I, early in the morning, making sure we get that done early in the morning so that our day is strong and we believe throughout the whole day, no matter what, this business works. We have people that are young, we have people that are old, people that are educated, people that are not educated, people coming from completely different backgrounds. And it's so beautiful to see that people from all scopes of life having success. And again, the common denominator is their mindset is strong and they believe no matter what, that they are going to have success here in Immunotec. And so one of the things I always like to share too, being able to overcome some of the limiting beliefs that we put on ourselves, is our words. How are we speaking about ourselves? How are we speaking about our business? And so I've learned early on to always speak, we're going to have one of the most powerful businesses in Immunotec. It's going to happen. And it didn't happen overnight. We were we were stuck at, I know, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. We were stuck on diamond for 3.5 years. We were diamonds, and that's a good rank. I'm not downplaying the importance of the diamond rank. But we needed something, we needed to grow, and we were kind of stuck. And so it's so important to speak. And we started switching our mind and say, you know what, we're going to go after this, and we're going to be one of the most powerful businesses in Immunotec. Why not? Let's think big. Let's expand our mindset and really believe and think that maybe it's possible. Why? If someone else can have one of the most powerful businesses in Immunotec, we have the same product, the same compensation plan, we're on the same team here. Why not us? Why can't we do that? And so we started thinking even bigger. We were earning $5,000 to $6,000 a month, which is very nice income. But we started changing our mindset and said, you know what, maybe we can have one of the biggest businesses. Why not us? And we started working. And then we went to executive diamond and platinum. And now we have, 15 platinums in our business. That's the top rank of the company for those that are new. And so that is something I wanted to share with you, because I really firmly believe that a big part of that is our mindset. If you right now are sitting wherever you're sitting, are thinking, I just want to get to $200 a month, or I just want to get to $500 a month, or $1,000, whatever it is that you want to get to, that's okay. Whatever it is, that's how you're going to believe. Guess what? You can get to that point. But what we did is we expanded our mind even more and said, you know what? I want to get to 10,000. And then we hit $10,000 a month, and then it was 20. And so it kept growing. And so it's all about the beliefs that you have, and you need to be able to expand your mind and take the blinders off and just go for it all in, and get rid of the distractions, right? A big way that people don't believe in themselves is because they're distracted with and watching and reading things that are not edifying to them as a person, right? There's so much distractions out there that we need to be able to limit those distractions, because it can change our mind and help us put us in a negative mindset instead of a positive one. And so filling your mind and being careful with how you're speaking in your business is a great way to eliminate the limiting beliefs. And so ask yourself, how are you seeing yourself right now today? Do you see yourself as a victim, or do you see yourself as someone living a life of victory and overcoming your fears? I always like to tell the story, about when, Moses, when he sent spies into the land, 12 spies into the promised land. God had the promised land for him, right? Well, when they came back, only 2 of those spies, Joshua and Caleb, were very positive and ready to take the land. But the other 10 were negative. They said, no, we cannot go into the land. We are seeing ourselves as grasshoppers. There's no way we can take the promised land. And because of that limiting belief, because they saw themselves as so small, they wandered around the desert for 40 years. God had it for them. The business, guys, the Immunotec is there for you. It's here. How are you seeing yourself? Do you see yourself as a grasshopper compared to people that you're talking to? If you see yourself as that, they as well will see you as that. And it'll be harder to get people into your business. But guess what? You have an opportunity to live a life of victory. You have the greatest product in the world with 45 years of research. The science is behind us. The compensation plan is so generous. I've seen it work these last 12 years. And, you got to hear from Foster earlier on that, he's had over 20 years now with Immunotec, and he's seen this plan paying consistently. And so there's no excuses. And so get rid of the victim mentality. You are not a victim. The circumstances in our life, bad circumstances are always going to happen. It's just part of life. Not every day is going to be a perfect day where, everything's great all the time. We know that doesn't happen. And so when bad circumstances happen, don't be a victim about it, but use those bad circumstances as a way to catapult you forward and be positive. Some of the greatest rewards in our life have come out of bad circumstances or things that have happened that have been bad, but they've been opportunities to grow your character. And so now I'm almost thankful for adversity sometimes, because I know the adversity in our lives is a way for us to grow and to be ready for the growth and to be ready for growth in our business. And so use those circumstances that maybe aren't so good as a way to catapult your business forward, and to use it as a positive instead of a negative. Hopefully that makes sense. So you are not a victim, right? You can read that there. No matter what you have been through, you are still here. You may have been challenged, hurt, betrayed, or disillusioned, right? But you have not been defeated. You are still here. That's such a good quote. And you have been delayed, right, but not denied. You are not a victim. You are victorious. And when I look at many people in our business, there has been hurt, there has been betrayal, and sometimes you feel like you're defeated, but you are not. Don't let your the bad things get you down. Get back up. We had some of the most challenging times. Our commission check in our business went from $10,000 down to $1,000. This was years ago, and we felt defeated. We felt, it wasn't just a couple of people saying no to us or laughing at us. That happened too, but it was much greater than that. But we decided, if we built it one time, if the product still works, Immunotec still paying, why not again? And we built it, and then we went faster than ever. And so the reason that I think the biggest reason I talk about some of the challenges is because what's the big picture here? You got to know what the big picture is. And I think the big picture overall here is being able, what we want to encourage you, and what we want you about. And yes, you're changing people's life along the way with the product, and you're helping people in their health. It's so important that our product has to work, right? But what kind of lifestyle do you have now, and what kind of lifestyle do you want to have in a year or 2 years or 6 months from now, or whatever it is? That's what this is about. If having a free life was so easy, everyone would do it. So along the way, there's going to be things that'll happen, and that's okay. But think about this. When we got started, yes, people laughed at us, but now we have complete ownership of our time. The last 8 years, we've had complete ownership of our time, complete ownership of our money, and our business has touched individuals all over the world. Not because of us, but because of our amazing team as well. People just out there growing. And so I want to encourage you to use the bad circumstances to move forward, so you can have the greatest lifestyle, right, that anything can offer, having ownership of your time and your money. It's just a very fun adventure that we're all on here. So let's continue to the next slide. Oh, that's it. Okay. And so in closing, I want to do, some tasks, okay? Some things that you can do every day, and so that you will make sure that you have a successful business as well. You've been told using the tools is so important. We have to use the tools, because guess what? The tools never have a bad day. They are consistent. They're the same. They're every day. They're the same thing. And so as you're moving forward and changing your mindset with doing personal development in the morning, you have to define your dreams and your goals as well. Right now, you just finished, maybe you've already done this, but getting very defined. How much money do you want to be earning? Where's your mind as far as how much do you want to be earning here in Immunotec? How are you thinking about your income? Because your income is you're the only one that can create your commission check, right? It's all about you. And we had to make that change in our life. Back, let me just stop so you can see me. We had to make this change in our life, in our business. We were stuck on diamond for 3.5 years because we kept looking at all of our team members to grow and wanting them to grow. And we got away from doing the basics of the business, right? The rainmaker activities, the prospecting, inviting, contacting new people, doing presentations, right? Doing follow-up with people, all those amazing messages you've already heard. So we got away from that and we started pointing our fingers at our team, wanting them to grow. And that was our mindset. You guys grow, you guys grow. And we saw the three fingers pointing back at us. And we thought, you know what, we are going to go back to how we, back to what we did when we first started. And we did a 90-day plan, very intense. This was our mindset. Okay. We wanted to have a huge Immunotec business, right? We wanted to be one of the biggest businesses. And so we did a 90-day plan, an intense recruiting plan with, people on our team as well. And we just said, you know what, we are going to make this work. We are going to go from diamond to executive diamond. And I don't know where you are. Maybe you're a silver, maybe you're brand new. Maybe this month you want to hit silver. Maybe this month you want to hit gold, whatever your short-term goal is. But for us at that time, we wanted to go from diamond, to executive diamond. And we did a 90-day plan. And you can do a 90-day plan too. The 90 days are going to pass. They are going to pass regardless. From now until 90 days, the time's going to go. And so we decided, we're going to stop right now. We're going to work our butt off for 90 days so that we can have the greatest lifestyle of anyone. And we did business presentations, many every day. We contacted new people. We tried to recruit leaders as well. And from that, two of our strongest businesses have come out of that 90-day recruiting intense plan. And so, we worked minimum 8 to 16 hours a day, a very intense period, and that may not be where you're at right now. And that's what I want to talk about specifically. That's what we did right now in your business. Look at your business. Where are you today? Do you have one person in your business? Is it zero? That's okay. We started at zero as well. We bought our starter kit as well, just like you did. Maybe you are a gold, or maybe you're a silver, whatever it is. You need to right now get with your upline, their active growing upline, and make a plan with them. Call them and tell them, I want to be silver. I want to be gold by the end of this month, or by next month, or diamond by whatever month it is. You need to make your decision and come up with a plan. Okay, you have 2 hours every day right now. What are you going to do in those 2 hours? What is the plan? Okay, it needs to be revolving around the rainmaker activities. You need to work on your name list and contact and inviting, right? Doing business presentation and following up. All those things are so important. That's the rainmaker activities. And so learning, one of the things that the reason why we are here today as well as our team, and as well as us, have learned the art of asking for referrals. When somebody tells you no, if you've done a good job in the presentation, they should like you as a friend, right? If you've done a good job there. And so they could say, well, this isn't for me right now. And say, well, that's great. Give me, why don't you give me 3 to 5 names of people that you think can do this business, that would like to see it. And people know people who are in network marketing that like to sell or whatever it is, people. And so let them give you 3 to 5 names. And that way 1 no turns into 3 to 5 new people that you can reach out to, learning the art of asking for referrals. And so we have some of our biggest businesses have come from people that have said no, but they've been referrals. And that person, that referral says, oh my gosh, I've been looking for this. This is amazing. I love nutrition. I love what Immunocal is. I want to try it myself. And so you never know. And learning to ask for referrals is a very important part. So define, where do you want to be in this month, current month that you're in? Where do you want to be next month? And make a 3-month plan right now. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be in 3 months? What is your commission? So if you have 2 hours every day, okay, use those 2 hours, get rid of the distractions, have the mindset that these 2 hours, I'm going to build my business. I'm going to build my future. Maybe you're working for someone right now. These 2 hours are the most important hours of your life, of your day, because you're moving your business forward. You're working for your dreams and the dreams of your people. And so, these are some of the things that have allowed us to have success. Make sure that you are doing your personal development every day. There's great tools out there for you. Get into your back office, learn your back office, learn all of the tools that you have there. We have just amazing tools as well for you to grow and set your dreams. Make your name list and get your dreams defined. You always want to have your dreams defined. And when you have your name list of people, right? If you have 10 people on your name list and 3 people say no, you're going to be like, Oh my gosh, I only have 7 people left. But if you learn to ask for referrals, those 3 no's can turn into 15 more names, right? And then you start growing your name list. When you have a name list of 300 to 400 people, you don't care when people say no. Go to the next one, and you go to the next one, and you go to the next one, and you have fun doing it. And so, I want you guys to have success. That's the bottom line here. You can live a life of victory. And it's being able to overcome your fears, your fears every single day, so that you can live a life of victory and have the greatest lifestyle here in Immunotec. And it is so much fun. And so my name is Angelo Licari, and I desire for you to be 100% Immunotec. And I desire for you to have success here with Immunotec more than anything. Go get them, go after it, be strong in your mind, and we'll see you on the trails. Bye-bye, everyone.